Hey guys, welcome back to another one. This is going to be a quick little tip kind of help you video. I know a lot of us deer hunters like to for sure know the age of our deer. Sometimes, like in my case, I got a new permission form this summer, got in there scouting, jumped a big buck, got on him, seen he was mature, and got him killed early season. Well, since I don't have any, previous history with him, I'm curious to know if he is for sure 5.5, or if he's 6.5, or was he just a 4.5. I believe he's 4.5 when I was hunting him. When I got my hands on him and really looking at his contour and his weight and how his brisket rolls, even with his stomach, and how he had a little sag, I kind of thought he's 5.5. But not sure, so I went to deerage.com. That's what they're called. They send you a little package. You can cut out 2 incisor teeth in the front, get the root with them, send them in, and they do, biologists, they do their study, their testing on the canal and all, or the root system, and they'll successfully tell you the age of that deer. And I've studied, there's a lot of them out there that do that. But I really read a lot of proven results on there where a lot of guys had sent in deer, they knew what they were, and they come back with what they were supposed to be. There's a lot of good information in this. I'm not sponsored by them. I'm not paid to be saying this. I'm just, from my experience studying and looking up, doing some research, this seems to be like a pretty reputable deer aging crew here. Today we're going to be pulling out these incisors on this deer and kind of show you how I'm going to do it. And maybe if you ever want to get a deer officially aged by biologists, you can check them out at deerage.com. So this head's been frozen since early October. I've had it thawing for the last couple hours. I'm gonna try to see if all we got to do is get his jaws open enough to get in there to those front incisor teeth. So you can go by back jaw as well. There's different options of buying of what teeth to age, but they say the very most accurate is in them incisors with their studies. So I chose to go with them front 2 incisors. Alright, I'm trying to spread his jaws here. I have already caped him out to be mounted. Oh yeah. Okay. These 2 incisors right here are what they want on the whitetail. I think it applies for whitetail, elk, and mule deer all the same. These 2 right here. I don't know, being frozen, how bad it's going to be on us. You're going to cut down the middle and put a little outside pressure on it to kind of separate. But you want to stay straight with your knife. You guys see that? You want to stay straight with your knife so you get that root in there. Keep my thumb back. Nobody likes to cut towards yourself. Okay, let's go to this side. Oh yeah. Back to the center. Okay. That's it. Come in with a little downward pressure, putting his teeth this way. try this one. Okay. We'll use the back of that knife to force it. Now see, we got a little extra skin holding. So I'll come in here like this, cut that extra skin, as well as this one. And now see, here was your tooth. We got all of that root with us. It's not a lot of meat. You don't have to super clean it up. They just said drop a little salt in that, on that, to help kind of dry it up before shipping. And I'm sure you wouldn't want a whole lot of meat on it, but just like that. That's the root, and that's how they age it. Pretty interesting. So, let me grab us some salt here. I got a little old top right here. We'll set them in that. I hit them with a little salt. That just dry the meat off around there. The extra little meat that's left on the teeth root. It come right out. So that is gonna do it. So let's let that set a minute and then we'll get it packaged up. It's been about an hour. The teeth have set in there and dried. And now we're gonna ship it off. They come in these little packs right here. These are your sample pack. It's a little envelope. It's got your information and everything on it, so they can scan it with the information you put in when you ordered it. Let's see. It's got a tab here. You open up. Open your envelope. Well, of course, it's going to be contrary. We're going to put them right down in there with the root. And then, my understanding, this just folds over. Yeah. And now they're packaged in there, ready to go. Now it says specifically in here, when you ship these, you have to ship them through non-machinable mail, because whatever the regular postal service machines use, they will crush and possibly break the rooting on these teeth, and you won't they won't be able to get an accurate reading. It says to take, they send you 2 cards with it when it comes in. It's got just a little promo, and you take these cards, take one, put your sample in there, put your next one in there, and you sandwich your teeth between them, and then stick them in your envelope and ship it out. Now it says, to be safe, non-machinable, you can go to your postal service and request that, but it also is just as easy to go to FedEx or UPS store, whichever's closest to you, and seal it up in this like you would, and then get another box a little bigger, put some bubble wrap on it in it, and ship it like that with some bubble wrap or shipping paper. When you enter your information in on the website, whenever you order this package, you can go back and check that after you've shipped it in with a tracking number. You can check in there after a few weeks into you can log in on their website and you can see the results. They'll show you if they're ready or not. And I think they mail you back a printed copy of the results of the deer age, as well as you can check online. So pretty neat. I'm just curious, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter the age of a deer. I mean, hunting's hunting. You have fun, but I know a lot of us are curious, and we like, when we're targeting mature deer, even though we know he's mature, it's just kind of a fun thing to do, and just fun to find out his exact age and see if you were right in what you thought. It's like $33 for this package, and that's for shipping and everything, your results and all. I think it was $33. So not bad, not bad. So I'm gonna get this in the mail, dropped off at the UPS store, and I'll do a little follow-up on my community tab when I get the results back on the age of him. If you hadn't subscribed yet, I'd ask you to do that now. And when the results come in however long it takes, I'll post it on my community tab and have a little follow-up on it. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, don't hesitate, put it down below in the comment section. The deer these teeth come from that we're testing today is on my page. If you haven't seen that episode, I'll put a link in the description. Go back and watch that, and you'll see this buck that we're sending off now. Other than that, hope everyone had a happy and great Thanksgiving with family. Hope you had plenty of food and enjoyed yourself. I know I did. If you want to see the deer that these teeth came from, the episode's up on my channel now. I'll put a link in the description. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch it. He's a pretty cool buck. It's a pretty cool hunt. I ask that you hit that subscribe button, man. We got a lot more coming. We got about a week and a half till the trap line starts off. I'm fixing to start running my line. We're going to crack down on all these nest robbers and all the land predators we have around here. We're eat up with coyotes. We're eat up with bobcats. They have made a huge comeback. I mean, you see almost as much bobcats around these ways anymore as you do coyotes. So definitely want to get a control on some of those, knock a few of their numbers down. And of course the coons and possums, they're horrible on our turkey nest and our young poults, and I'm going to do all I can to get a bunch of those knocked down as well. Look for the trapping series to start here in about 2 weeks. It's going to be a fun ride. I'll be uploading almost daily, keeping everybody up to date on that, because that's a day in, day out thing, and I'm looking forward to it. It'll bring a lot of content to you guys. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for coming along.